Thank you, dear colleagues. They still continue to discuss this issue. I decided to brief you first. First of all, of course, every year we're very much surprised by the maniacal desire of our Western colleagues to discuss the issue of Saakashvili's aggression against South Ossetia in 2008. And given the facts that are being discovered and given the position of Georgian authorities, this is resembling more and more the masochistic exercise. I will not comment more. I will just, with your permission, quote the statement of political council of the ruling Georgian party, Georgian Dream, Democratic Georgia. This is direct quote. So the quote is, the major part of Georgian society is rightfully questioning the adequacy of Saakashvili. But the fact is that in August 2008, the adventurous activities of Saakashvili were a result of not only his psychic instability, but also instructions from outside and well-planned treason. To establish long-term peace and stability in our country, it is vitally important for us to organize public legal trial for our society to learn once and for all who committed this treacherous crime against our country and our people. Just try to recall these words when our Western colleagues will come later to this rostrum and will lie to you about what happened at this moment. Yeah. Okay.
Russia has been suggesting that Western countries knew that this was going to happen before it happened. What evidence have you got that you can share with us to show that the US and others may have known that Ukraine was planning to contest it? And how does Moscow view the use of US weapons in Kursk?
Well, of course, the use of US weapons in Kursk, in Ukraine or anywhere else for us is an act of escalation, and it will have serious consequences. We are being absolutely blunt about this with our US colleagues. They know our position. As for the first part of your question, I think if you listened carefully to what I was saying yesterday, my question was, we have some doubts so far, and the question are not answered. If this is a lonely act of a madman, or if this act of a madman had been coordinated with Western capitals. We're receiving conflicting signals, and I don't think there is an answer to this question. A lot of speculation. Some people were saying that the British intelligence was involved. Some people are saying that the administration of the United States was taken aback by this news. I don't know. We don't want to speculate. This is an act of a madman, and it's up to them and to their sponsors to form some kind of position. We don't have any assessment of whether they were involved or not at this stage.
Mr. Ambassador, the Ukrainians say they've taken over 1,000 square kilometers of Russian territory, that they now control that. Is that the amount of territory that Russia believes has been taken?
The phrase the Ukrainians say is resembling some kind of a parody already, because they're saying a lot of things. They are saying that they were supposed to drink coffee in Yalta, in Crimea, I think this summer and even last summer. So don't trust very much what Ukrainians say. As far as I understand, what's happening in Kursk is the incursion of terrorist sabotage groups. So there is no front line as such. There is incursion because there are forests, and it's very difficult to control. They are terrorizing the population. They are committing terrorist attacks. Yesterday we saw it in the area formula. It's very hard to assess how deeply they penetrated, because they are being, well, according to our Ministry of Defense and according to the pictures that I saw, we are continuing to eliminate their equipment and their manpower, thousands per day. So there are pictures of this, and everybody can understand. If you measure frontline by the number of corpses that they are at these places, then it's far from what you are saying. But of course, certain groups are penetrating within the forest, and they will be, of course, singled out and eliminated with a very brief period of time.
Is Russia moving troops out of Ukraine to deal with the US? No, I'm asking like the US.
That was the master plan of Ukrainian dictator, but it's not happening as far as I understand. We have enough of troops there, and well, according to the plans that were discovered, I heard this in the media. The plan for Ukraine was to capture the Kursk nuclear power plant by August 11. Obviously, it hasn't gone as it was presented. But Ukrainians say, as you say, it's a big victory for them. They are always saying these things. They just try to ignore the advancement which is happening, and happening very quickly on the Eastern Front, where the reinforcements that were built back in 2014 and were kept by Ukraine since then are being demolished, and this is far more important, but you will not hear Ukrainians say about this.
You had an ARIA meeting yesterday, you planning to call for Security Council meeting?
About what?
About
Not at this point. I think we gave our assessment, and frankly, it's up to Ukraine to call maybe for this meeting because of the losses that they are having in this absolutely reckless and mad operation. So maybe we will wait for them. They will invent some kind of a story, I don't know.
It's about a week after the incursion, and you're saying that it's still gathering information. What's your attitude towards it, and have the UN contacted Russian side about any information they need?
Not to my knowledge. UN is always very slow when it comes to Russia, and very quick when it comes to Western countries. So we have highlighted this several times. It looks very unfavorable for the UN. Okay? Thank you very much.
Thanks so much.